After studying the concept of sustainable development, the theory of organic renewal, and the idea of symbiosis in the first two sections of this chapter, we will learn about the theory of place spirit. It is a theory reformulated by Norberg Schultz, a Norwegian architect, in 1980 in his nomograph, The Spirit of Place Towards the Phenomenology of Architecture. He believes that a place contains the structure of place and the spirit of place. The structure of place is related to human perception, including two aspects of pace and feature. Space mainly refers to the three-dimensional organization of the building place of people's life and experience, which is the well-known three-dimensional space of length, width, and height. Feature is a more general and concrete concept than space, which on one hand implies the general comprehensive atmosphere. On the other hand, is the essence of concrete modeling and spatial defining elements. The spirit of place is a connotation meaning, including the natural development process and human behavior process and their relationship, also containing the constant and recognizable part of the space and time process, so that we can understand their specific space and characteristics, thus generating the sense of belonging and identity and obtaining spiritual satisfaction. The spirit of place and the structure of place are interrelated, and they are internal unity. Although the place spirit and the place structure are the mutually complementary whole, the changes of the two are not synchronous. The change of the place spirit is relatively slow. The place structure has the characteristics of rapid change, and the rapid change of the place structure will bring about the break or disappear of the place spirit. As Schultz said, if things change too fast, history becomes difficult to be qualitative. So people need to find a place to develop themselves, develop their society, and change. So a relative stability is needed. The theory of spirit of place provides important theoretical support for the current study of historic building protection. First of all, it enlightens us. The important value of historic buildings and historical environment lies not only in the structure of the place itself, but also in the spirit of the place, which is related to the precipitation of human culture and social psychology, and is the reason why we protect historic buildings. Just as the spirit of place makes space go beyond the scope of simple geometric space, the spirit of historical space will make people in it have a sense of belonging and identity. This is consistent with the definition of historical environment in Xi'an Declaration, which emphasizes that the regeneration of historic buildings is not limited to the protection and renewal of physical space and the surrounding environment, but also the continuation and evolution of other non-material elements such as living style, culture, customs, etc., so that the adaptive regeneration of historical buildings can be realized. Second, the theory's support of site spirit for the regeneration of historic buildings is that he also put forward the view that a place can obviously be interpreted in different ways. That is, the continuation of the place spirit and the change of the place structure are not in conflict with each other. And the immutability is not the only way to maintain the place spirit. Respect for and protect the place spirit cannot just follow the old form and ritual of frozen place. Protection and change is a process of dialectical unity, and any place has the ability to accept heterogeneity. Only by affirming the identity of the place, adapting the spirit of the place to the development of the times, and explaining it in a new way, can the historic building and the modern daily life be integrated into one, realize the true spiritual continuity of the place. Therefore, Schu's theory of place spirit provides a scheme, theory, and perspective for the regeneration of historical buildings, which is that we should get rid of the inherent concept of protection, explore its potential historic significance from the established environment, and make the place spirit continue through appropriate design means. This is the enlightenment of the spirit of place to the renewal of city and the regeneration of historical buildings. At present, our country is in a stage of transformation and high-quality development. Along with the development of urban industry, life and consumption, the renewal of the city is changing continuously. From the primary focus on the renewal and reconstruction of the material environment to the enhancement of the city's intrinsic value and the conformity with the people's needs. Only by giving the city a unique environment and implementing the sustainable organic renewal strategy can the city develop healthily and continuously, thus providing soil and environment for the generation of historic buildings.